Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today, I have a special unboxing video for you. This is the new DJI Osmo Mobile 4. Now this is actually a gimbal stabilizer tripod thing for your phone. And so this is actually really cool because it's, you know, a way to shoot steady video, and this thing has some really neat tracking features, and there's some great uses for this type of thing. It's really evolved since the first Osmo Mobile, and I actually have the first Osmo Mobile, so I'll do a quick little comparison as well. But this is the latest one. This is the 4th iteration here. And I really like what they've done with this. It's super convenient to attach onto the phone as well, which we'll talk about. But in the box included is the Osmo Mobile 4, the magnetic phone clamp, storage pouch, power cable, grip tripod, magnetic ring holder, wrist strap, and manuals. All right, and then the back of the box right here shows you a lot of the stuff right here. You can kind of fold it and make it a bit more portable, which is really nice. And the way that it attaches to your phone is with magnets, which makes it really easy to use. So let's unbox this thing, and then I'll do some quick little impressions as well later in the video. So this definitely makes for some great video shooting. I mean, you know, like my phone shoots in 4K and everything, 60 frames per second. Like I can get some great quality video from it. And this is gonna make the video nice and smooth and stable. And even potentially I might use this for some live streaming to improve the quality of some of the live streams as well. So that will be a lot of fun. So let's see, does this just slide out or how does this go? Great question. Oh, there we go. It does. There's a piece of tape that I couldn't see. Okay. And here we go. So right on the top, it has the details on how to attach it. There's also an app, which I don't believe I have because I think this is a slightly different app than what I've used in the past. I have the DJI app, but this is a DJI Mimo app. So there's a QR code that I am going to scan here, and that way it'll take me right to the link where I can download the app. There we go, DJI Mimo. So I'm going to download that while we talk here. Okay, and yeah, so it says create magnetic moments right here. Let's see if I can lift up the camera a little. All right. Very nicely packaged right here. So there's a few different items included. Oh, this is nice and soft down here. Ooh, got a nice soft cushion to protect the item inside. That's pretty cool. So here is the wrist strap right here. So there you go. It says DJI on it. This is the storage pouch as well. Ooh, nice material as well. Feels like some good quality stuff. Very cool. All right, then we have some other items inside, so I'm gonna slide some of this out here. And then we'll talk about what it actually all is. Let's see. So this is basically a magnetic attachment for your phone, if you would like to include that. So there's a whole bunch of user guides. And does this, oh, this just pops right out the front. Okay. So yeah, so we'll get to that shortly. I don't think I'm going to use this, this key ring thing. So there's a magnetic ring holder user guide, safety guidelines, quick start guide. There's a bunch of stuff right there. But basically, to get down to the crux of it, I'll pull this piece out right as well. Oh, interesting. Riser pad for small phones. Okay, so basically there's two ways to attach your phone to this DJI Osmo Mobile 4. So if you take the first DJI Osmo Mobile, right? So this is how it was. It was sort of one piece right here, and basically you would take your phone and it would slide in right here, and then you would twist something in the back to lock it into place and use it, you know, like that. Now the problem with this is you also kind of had to align it, right, properly each time, make sure things were properly balanced, and that was always a little bit difficult. But now with this, all you have to do is put your phone right in here, and this just magnetically attaches directly onto the Osmo Mobile. So this actually just goes right onto your phone, or you can permanently attach, or maybe not permanently because there might be a way to take this off pretty easily, but you can attach this key ring onto the back of your phone. So flat, it'll just be slightly indented. So if I take my phone, for example, and I put it like right here, this is what it would look like, right? And you can have a little key ring if you wanted to have that, which is actually kind of nice because it almost kind of serves as a built-in stand, right? You can use the key ring as a stand there. So it's actually kind of nice, but I just don't like personally putting stuff directly onto my phone. It's really going to work best just onto the phone, not with a case or anything, so keep that in mind. You might be okay with the skin, but I don't know if that'll throw off the balance or not. So I'm personally not going to use this, but I can definitely see a reason why people would want to use it, because it's very simple and clean. And so I really like that. And so they actually have a cool little alignment guide so you can like properly align it on your phone and get it to attach properly. And so there's all sorts of different stuff to go with that. So that's what all that is. And then of course, we do have the actual items inside. And so right here is the DJI Osmo Mobile 4. This is it right here. And you have the little grip tripod right here as well. So, oh, and actually underneath that, of course, you need your power cable. So there's that as well. Let's move this out of the way. And let's take a look at this thing. So there's a few different pieces to this. So let's take off all these little stickers here and really take a look. It basically just talks about the app that you should download, which I just did. I wonder if this thing has any juice and if I can actually use it right away. So this thing actually is charged up via USB-C, which is different from the first Osmo Mobile, because this one actually had batteries that you would, I believe this is the first one. To be honest, I don't remember which model it is, and I tried to Google it before I started the video, and it looked like the first model. So it might not be exactly the first model, but it's definitely an older model for sure. And so there's that, right? And then, oh, did I accidentally turn it on? What did I do? I didn't mean to turn it on. How does this, oh, this just kind of folds up, and is that it? I think that might be pretty much it. And then this thing just kind of slides around, you attach your phone and stuff. So comparison-wise, you can definitely see it is a little bit of a smaller handle, but that's fine. I don't need, you know, such a big handle here. It still fits my hand just fine. And the entire, you know, rest of the contraption is certainly more sleek and refined, and so makes it a lot easier to be able to carry around and travel with, because it's, you know, less bulky. And as you saw, this does, right, fold up. How did it go? Like that, right? Which makes it even less of a footprint, and so that's actually really, really nice. I also appreciate the USB-C charging, so I don't have to have the separate batteries to charge, that sort of thing. That's great. You do have the tripod attachment at the bottom as well, which also is cool, and so I'll check that out. But yeah, that's awesome. So let's see if I can actually try and get this thing set up right now. I'm going to pull this up. Also, by the way, if you're wondering, the price on this thing, I don't remember what the original Osmo Mobile is, but this thing was about $149.99, which, to be honest, for a stabilizing grip tripod type item, it's actually pretty good, especially for what you're getting here with the portability and everything. I think there's a some great value there. So, all right, I'm pulling up the DJI Mimo app, and let's see, allow send notifications, allow location while using app, using Bluetooth, access microphone, access. All right, it's accessing everything basically. So tap here to connect device. So we're going to click on the camera icon to connect to the device, apparently. I don't know if I have to turn this thing on or something. I guess I'll hit this power button here. Oh, and it immediately popped up. So let's hit connect. Pair. And I think we're good. Activate your DJI device when you connect it for the first time to receive warranty. So let me properly do that. I have to log into my DJI account, so I'm going to log in real quick if I can remember my account information, maybe. I believe I still have all my account information that I remember. Let's see. Login success. All right. Confirm account information. Showing my email address. I don't want to show it right now. Okay, install phone. Install the phone before activating, as the gimbal might jitter because of evenly distributed loads. Okay, so let's take this little piece here because I'm going to use this. This says phone camera direction on the sticker, and it actually has a camera icon, so that's actually pretty helpful. And so there's a right way to align this up. So phone camera right here. So I guess the camera is going to be in this direction. So how does this work? Does this, oh yeah, this does pull apart like that. So I'm just going to kind of pull this. Let me put my phone down for a second and see if I do it this way, if this is the easiest way or what. Yeah, all right, there you go. And so I think you have to kind of just roughly get to where it's in the middle of your phone. And so I think that seems pretty reasonable. And so watch the magic here, all right? You ready for this? Boom. It attaches right on just like that. So we'll take a look at that a bit more in a second, but let's activate this. All right, activating. So activating basically is going to get you the like warranty or whatever. I'm not going to buy this DJI stuff. Okay, so now it's going through some steps here to make sure the clamps are aligned. Move the joystick up and down to control the tilt axis, left and right. Okay, so use the joystick. This red button here, press once to take a photo or start or stop recording. Press and hold for burst shooting in photo mode. So this is like your record or picture taking button right here, and that's why it has the camera icon, so that's fair. Then this button right here, this M, is when powered off, you can press it once to check the battery level. If you press and hold it down, it powers it on, basically. Now when it's on, pressing it once will switch between photo and video mode. Pressing twice switches between landscape and portrait mode. And then press and hold until it beeps once to go into standby mode or go back from standby mode, or hold it until it beeps twice to power off. So lots of functionality that does. You also have a zoom button right here. So this is pretty nice on the side. Then the back button right here is your lock button. And so what this will do is if you press and hold, you'll enter the lock mode, and you can release to exit lock mode. Press once, start or stop active track. Press twice, recenter gimbal. Press 3 times, switch between front and rear cameras. Press once and then press and hold to enter sport mode. So there's, oh my gosh, so many different things. Charging port, as I mentioned. Okay, I think we are good to go. Apparently there's a firmware update. Oh, that thing is flipping around. So let's get this firmware update installed. It's only 0.5 megabytes, so I would imagine it should hopefully be pretty quick here. So while it's installing, I'll just mention that, you know, I'm really looking forward to using this to get some nice smooth videos. And I think I'm gonna try and see, because I believe you should be able to live stream using the DJI software as well. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. So I might be able to set this up with this little tripod grip and use this as a little mini tripod, which I think will be pretty cool. So I'm definitely excited about that potential functionality. And just the ease of use here, right? I think the biggest thing for me is like the the Osmo Mobile, the first one, I got it, but to be honest, I didn't use it as much because it was nice. But it was a little bit of a hassle because you have to try and balance it, right? And so there's this little button here to like further extend things, or you twist this knob. Like it was a little bit hard to sort of balance the phone. And the idea with this new version is as long as you have the clamp in the middle of your phone, roughly, it'll just balance it for you. You don't have to worry about every single time you attach your phone, is it going to properly balance or not, right? You don't have to worry about that. In fact, this magnet is actually really strong too. And so just to show you, like, I mean, I had to kind of push to get that thing to come off, but like, I don't have any fear of my phone falling off. It's a very strong magnet, like kind of shaking it right here. So you really just pull right off of it, and there you go. Very easy, super quick to just pop right on and attach right there, which is great. This is a 0.5 megabyte update, but it's taken some time here. Almost done, it looks like, and we'll see what it actually does. Oh, I just got a beep. All right, I think it's done there. Oh, this thing is shaking. What's happening right now? I would like to access the camera. Okay. All right, so I think it's got the camera, and so I don't know if you can see. The phone is right there. It's floating right there. And so if I want to do, let's say I want to do landscape mode, right? I think it was, is it press twice? Press 3 times maybe? Or I'm trying to remember how you change to landscape mode or not. Let's see here. So there's different settings. I'll have to go back, switch between front and rear cameras, displays additional settings, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see if I can change some things here. General setting. All right, I'll have to go back in the little instructions and figure out what it said. But just to, you know, let's work with portrait mode for a second here, right? And so just as an example, what you're seeing is this is the phone right here, right? And I can tilt it down. I can tilt it up, right? So I'm basically controlling what the phone is looking at. And then maybe if I move, let me move my camera back a little bit and see if I can get a proper angle for you. So let's say, I have my phone right here, right? And I want to take a look at this tripod or something, right? So I'm looking at the tripod right there. And what you'll see is, again, I can pan down, I can kind of control the angle right here with this little piece here. And then, as you see, you know, you move your phone around. If you want it to be sort of locked into place, I can hold down the lock button at the bottom. So let's get it to where I want. Holding the lock button. And now you'll notice, no matter how I move this, it's locked into place, right? Normally, right, if I were to move this around, it's gonna get all off track, right? Like it's not gonna keep the subject right here, right? Like, so if I'm just kind of moving it around, it's going all over the place, right? So let me hold down the button on the back, and now look. It's locked into place. Super steady video. So if you're walking straight and you're trying to record something, you know, you kind of bounce up and down as you walk and stuff. Hold down the lock button and it stays in place. And all your little movements will stay super smooth as you record. And so I'll do a demonstration in a little bit to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But that's the benefit of having the stabilizer. This is super cool. And so what you can do is I just triple tapped and now I'm seeing myself right there, right? And so again, I can hold this down and move it and look at how steady that remains, right? You see how steady that is? Now watch without it. If I were to just, you know, move this around, you see that it kind of moves me around a little bit too, right? So let's get me back to where I want. Now hold it down and it remains pretty steady, which is really, really cool. And so you can triple tap and it will switch back to the other camera and so on. There's lots of different settings here, lots of different modes. There's also an active tracking mode. And so this is actually something I also really want to test out. And so let's install the little tripod piece at the bottom. Okay. So let's get that going. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to triple tap to have it, you know, look at me. Okay. And let's see if I can figure out how to get this auto tracking. That's glamour effects. That's not what I want. Follow. Use gestures to enable active track. Gesture control enabled. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Identifying gesture. Can you see my hand? I don't know if I've properly activated this. It just still says identifying gesture. Is it because I have these bright lights there? Let's see if that's a reason why it's messing with it. Oh, there we go. You see that? It found my face. Now look, it's tracking my face. So watch this, right? So as you see, if I move, I'm not touching anything. Right? Oh, it tried to find me. It lost me. Okay, I'm right here. I'm waving. Do you see me? Do you see me, phone? It's a little, I have to figure out how to properly do this, but it was working for a second there. Oh, there we go. It caught me. Okay, you see that? Right? So now watch. As I move around, I'm not doing anything. It's tracking where I'm going. Right? So that's actually really, really cool. Because, you know, if I'm live streaming or something and I want to like lean down or get something or whatever, this won't lose my position. And that's actually a really, really neat feature of this device. So really, really cool. The active tracking, the stabilizing, you can also zoom in and out with this, which makes it super easy to do. Yeah, I mean, this is really everything that you would need to easily record some great content. So yeah, let me play around with this some more and let's see what else there is to see. All right, I'm back and I've been playing with this for a little bit. So let me just show you something real quick. So let me turn this thing back on, all right? So once it's on, you see it just sort of floats and rotates, and here you go. And so what you saw before was the device was in portrait mode. So the feature I was looking at is the M button, you push twice, and now it's in landscape mode, right? So super easy, super smooth, as you can see. It just adjusts just like that. Really, really cool. You can press M once, and it goes into photo mode. Press it again, and I'm back to video mode. So that's how you do it. Then you have your record button right there, right? So I want to do a little bit of a demonstration to show you how this thing truly is gonna help in making some video content. A lot of my like standard reviews, probably not so much, but in other types of videos, if I ever vlog or something, right, it will help in that sense. And so what I have right here is my Rita Repulsa figure, right? And so first, before I do anything, I'm gonna turn this thing off. It doesn't like me messing with it while I'm doing stuff here. And the cool thing about it is if I just want to use my phone real quick, I can just detach it from the gimbal and I can just use my phone. No problem, right? Like there's nothing stopping me from using it. This is still pretty comfortable in the back. Like this doesn't impede anything. I don't have to constantly take this piece on and off, which is great. So let's say I wanted to record a shot of Rita Repulsa, but do like a spinning shot to see like different angles, right? Like so if I wanted to sort of do something like, you know, I'm just kind of showing from one side to another, right? So let me do that first by myself with this phone, okay? Also, I can change the settings here, so I'm gonna bump this up to 4K 60 frames per second, which is, you know, super, super cool. Now, I don't know if you're watching this, if that's, because the full video is not in 4K 60 frames per second, so it's probably not gonna matter to you. But, point being, let's see how this looks currently just by myself. Okay, so this is just roughly me just trying to go around the sides, keeping it as smooth as possible. Okay, now let's attach the gimbal. Right, very easy. I thought I almost dropped my phone, but it actually attached. I was like, oh, did I not attach it? But nope, magnet worked really, really well. So let's turn this thing on again. All right, and we are gonna do, oh, did I may not have attached it straight. I think you do have to make sure you line up the logo. There we go. Okay, now that that's attached, I don't think it liked that very much. Okay, now that we're good, right, now that it's attached, watch what I do with this, all right? So let me get this in the angle that I want. I'm gonna hit record, and let's see what I can do. Okay, hold on one second. So let's try this. Make sure I got the joystick controls properly. Okay. And let's see how that turned out. Let me try one more time because I gotta get the joystick going properly here. So I'm gonna lock this into place so that my phone's not moving around a lot, right? So let's lock it into place and turn this as I go and turn this as I go. Okay, and let's stop recording. So you can be the judge of what you think of how that turned out. Now obviously if I'm turning angles I have to control with the joystick, so I gotta learn the speed and how much to push or how little to push, so that's kind of the feel of what I'm trying to do there, which is I'm not super good at it just yet obviously, but you'll hopefully get some of the idea of what I'm talking about. Alright, next up what you're gonna see is I'm just gonna sort of walk around, okay, and I'm gonna show you without the DJI Osmo Mobile 4, and then I'm going to show you with the DJI Osmo Mobile 4, and then you can do the comparison to see which one is the smoother video, and then we'll come back and talk. So let's see that comparison. All right, so as you saw, that makes a huge difference. I did try my best to walk smoothly in the first video without the Osmo Mobile 4, and you could see little jumps with every footstep, right? It's just inherently your body's gonna move as you walk, right? But the second video, so smooth, and truly like, you know, like you can really make something look just so much more clean and nice, right? And so that's really, really cool. Lots of great features that this thing has. I haven't even explored everything. That's just kind of like a quick look, at least what I'm familiar with, but I'm sure there's some other great features in there that I'll have to see. I really, really like what they've done with this product here. I love how compact it is now, how easy it is to just quickly attach your phone and start using. Super great. And so like I said, you can have this metal clamp, you can keep this metal clamp on your phone if you want. It actually does look kind of slick. Or, you know, of course you do have the key ring that you can attach instead. That is another option. And that also, as you'll see, attaches on just as well. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And you know, the added little tripod is also very handy if you want to prop this thing up as well. So that's the DJI Osmo Mobile 4. We'll see if I get the chance to really use this in the future with some vlogs or something. We'll see. I might explore using it with a live stream once I charge this thing up enough and see if it'll, you know, active track my face while I do a live stream. I have to see if that's possible, but if it is, you'll find out in a future live stream. So keep an eye out for that. $149.99, honestly, given the price of other stabilizers and things, especially for like professional cameras, those things are very expensive. Your mobile phone is such a great camera anyways, and especially if you want to do vlogs. I've done vlogs. I've used a variety of cameras. I have a bunch of different cameras that I've used. Some of them I like better than others, but the best one that I find for vlogging is my phone, because the quality is just so good. 4K 60 frames per second with the external camera, like it's so good, right? Now with this, it makes it so much smoother as well, which is very, very nice. And it's very compact and easy to use for vlogging. So I could definitely see myself in the future, once this pandemic goes away, once I have, time in a couple years, and I go out to vlog an event or something, I think this might be my go-to set for how I vlog, just because of how convenient it is. And so really, really nice. And yeah, USB-C charging, so can bring along a power bank if I need to add an extra juice here, because it does need power in order to stabilize the phone. So that's kind of the reason for it there. But yeah, that's that. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are as well. And if you have any questions, let me know and I'll try and answer them as I continue to use this some more on my own. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, take care, and I will see you later.